Hey everyone, welcome. This is Ellen playing Factorio 0.15. I am, I don't know what, 2 weeks late to this. Just been busy, kind of haven't really felt like doing much in the way of recording. If you follow the channel, you'll see that I dumped a ton of videos for the last version of this game, just to finish all of that up. The Subspace Trading Network. Yeah, kind of, that one ran its course and that was it. So here I am with 0.15. I do have a marathon kind of game going where I just didn't feel like talking into a microphone while I played. I hope you understand. It's just how that goes. This version is great so far, I will say. The marathon one is pretty difficult. I'll say that it's my first marathon game. Honestly, had no idea how hard it was going to be. Like, currently I have a base that's, like, totally just surrounded by biters, and I am not making any progress because research is slow. Oh my god, research is painfully slow. We're not going to have that issue with this one, though, so let me start talking about that. This is a Railworld preset, so I have some very rich resource patches already. Kind of almost cheaty in a way. 1.8 million iron ore starting out. I have two oil patches. I have a ton of coal. There's this coal, this coal, this coal, and this coal, so I'm not going to have any issues with that. Uranium I actually haven't gotten to because Marathon was kind of a bad choice for new start last time. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting though so far. So I'm gonna do my best to speed this along. As always, I will say this is the first episode of Factorio. If you don't care about the starting out parts of this, if you've seen a bunch of Factorio series before, skip to episode 4, 5, 6, whatever. I'm fine with that. I think every person who plays this game would understand why. Just beginning is chopping trees, and it's going to be a lot of dark. That's a change because this is completely vanilla. I don't have any mods installed right now. Or I should say, I don't have any mods activated at the moment. So I don't have that Aremba Lights mod, which increases your, light radius, the whole screen here. And that's... Oh, there's some uranium right there. Awesome. So yeah, that's... it's useful. That light mod. Really like it. There we go. Gotta go find the nearest coal. Cool, it's down. Well, actually, it's at the end of this iron patch. So, let's see. And a lot of little tweaks and graphical updates. I am running the high resolution patch or texture mod pack. It's not a mod, just the high resolution textures. It makes everything look super awesome, like the new ore looks fantastic. Well, when you're zoomed out a little bit more, it looks a lot better. Let's see, the furnaces look sweet. The belts, when I get to them, will look sweet. Pipes look great. Everything, just everything that they've done so far looks so good. I love this development team. They are amazing. Just do an amazing job. Just keep up with the community and make sure that, you really feel like community concerns are truly listened to. And that's really impressive, considering the game is like 4 or 5 years old at this point. Anyway, I'll probably start talking a little less, and kind of get into the groove of Factorio. Oh my god, this iron patch is so big. Let's see, what else is going on? I downloaded the think it was an anniversary that they had announced, so I downloaded the 0.1 version of the game. It's totally different and keeps crashing on me. But I think I'd like to upload maybe an hour's worth of gameplay to that. Amazingly, I don't know how to shoot guns, which is kind of irritating. And the tutorial keeps crashing on me before I can get to the point where it teaches me how to do it. And there's no documentation included in the game. So yeah, good times. All right. So the Railworld preset in this is kind of cool because biters will still exist in the world and they'll still be aggressive, but they won't, like if you clear a base, they're gone. They will not come back. They will not recolonize. They will not repopulate, which is kind of perfect. I have, I accept biters as part of the game, but now a big change that if you follow the game, the purple science is not purple science anymore. The alien gizzards, or whatever you want to call them, those are not dropped anymore by aliens, by the biters, which is really okay. It's kind of a weird way to get science. I understand the thinking behind it because, that forces you to get out of your base and go and explore and fight and use some of your military technology, but yeah, it just doesn't matter. It didn't ever feel like it was something that needed to be there. So there's a ton of different technologies here. Excuse me, and there's so many different technologies. I haven't figured out or haven't played enough to really think about how to get my science, running effectively. I used to have a kind of an S-shaped lab set up, and you can see that in Pole World. That doesn't really work as easily anymore. I saw an idea from, I think it was Catherine of Sky's, one of her tutorials series about trying to set up like belt braiding. That's a great idea. I might try it, but it seems a little cumbersome to me, and I'd rather find a different way, But who knows? We'll see when we get there. Oh, this is so beautiful. Instead of the in the marathon mode, your research takes 4 times as many research potions. And that is kind of an intense amount of research. Really, it's massive. It's not so bad for the first couple, but getting into 400 or 500 research potions is just intense. It takes so long if you don't build in a crazy scale, and that's just not, in that game I didn't have that really as an option. Too many biters. Alright, so I've got some good iron production right now, or decent iron production. It's not amazing. Got my coal set up. Let's start on some power. So power is a little different as well. You don't have 1x1 size boilers anymore. You have a 2x3 tile boiler. and that boiler can sufficiently power 2 steam engines, I think, that I read. So your 1 to, 13 to 10 ratio is totally out the window now. Completely gone. Not a big deal. Is that water? No, that's stuff down there. What do I want? I kind of want to use this as my power supply. As long as there aren't any biters up this way, that's what I'm going to do. Which means I really need to start making a lot of telephone poles. I'm going to need a ton. So if I start some power this way, just start it nice and simple. That's not how I want to do that. So, not having watched anybody else yet play this game, I'm sorry, this version of this game, this is how I'm setting up my pumps. Let me get some more pipes here. Not my pumps, but my power. My starting steam power. And it's probably similar, I would imagine. I can't imagine that it's too different than anything else. So we're going to drop that in. These boilers take a boatload of coal. I cannot believe how much they consume. It's pretty wild. Where is that? Holy smokes, that's a long way away. Right. Well, that's how it is. May as well start running power lines. So I think my first real action item here is going to be setting up some automatic coal feeding to my boiler system. Perfect. That's just fine. Which means I need a lot of transport belts. And I'll need an electric mining drill. So let's get 2 drills, just because these things take up a lot of power. And then whatever, I'll just make all of this into belt. Yeah, in marathon mode, this takes 4 gears. It's intense. It's just so... everything, all of the intermediary products that are required cost 4 times more. It's exhausting. I need to explore a little bit just to make sure that as soon as I set this stuff down, I'm not completely eaten by biters. That would be nice. Be polluting this area well enough anyway in the future. But without any guns or anything, it'd just be hard to fight aliens. Alright. So no aliens. We've got, I don't know, probably 14,000, considering overlap. 14,000 coal, which should be okay to power some of this stuff for a while. And I'm sorry for all the running. It's just, how we're doing it right now. Nope, this is going to be removed. I have a different way I'd like to do this. So we'll put the pump this way. We'll put a boiler this way. And then, of course, I don't have... that was kind of dumb. Didn't leave myself any iron to make inserters. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. Perfect. Look how fast that gets consumed. Oh my god, it's it's ridiculous. So, because I'm an idiot, I need to walk back, grab some more iron, so that I can build a couple of inserters. I really wish I knew more about the power systems in this. Like, is a burner inserter more efficient power-wise than an electric inserter? I have no idea. That's one of those things I feel like I should know. Now let's get another one. Okay, so now I need to create a lab. I'll stick around for some iron, I guess. And I just follow the telephone poles to get back to my power system. Nifty. They increased the number of fish you harvest per fish, as you can see. You get 5 fish instead of 1. It's pretty spiffy. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, so... there we go. Great, great, great. These guys are all powered. I'm happy with that. This is backing up, perfect. Let's run back. And, well, may as well start those. And make some stuff. Till the end of the episode. Start thinking about where I want to make a bus and where I want to expand which direction. I think it'll probably be this way because, you know, there's no resources over that way for the moment. So we'll drop that. Set that in there. Look at all the research now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different research. Some military production. I've never used production or high tech or space. Oh my god, so much. That is a-okay though. Oops, I'm gonna have to run back and drop some science into the research lab. And I think in between episodes, I'm gonna clear out this forest. It's just kind of a lot of busy work. That doesn't matter. And I don't anticipate anything meaningful is going to happen, so... But yeah, just past the 20-minute mark, so I will pause here. That science is going to finish, and I might start another one. But yeah, I'm going to start clearing out some trees, so hope you join me for the next episode, and this will all be gone. See you then.